November 6, 2008. Come here, Shasha. Come here, Shamron. This my sexy boy. This is my sexy boy, Shamron. I guess I want to just talk about a conversation I had yesterday. Yesterday, I was driving down the road, and this woman was power walking. I said I wanted to talk to her and just find out what she felt about the election. It was just on my mind, and I just wanted to know. I said, may I speak to you about the election? And she said, well, are you a reporter? Are you logging this information? I said, well, I can videotape it if you would allow me to. I said, but if you don't want me to, I won't. I just seriously wanted to I just wanted to have this conversation. I got out the car and power walked with her for about 15 or 20 minutes. And I asked her questions about what she felt, and she said that she doesn't feel like it was a good choice. She liked the McCain-Palin ticket better. We went on to speaking of Palin, and I asked her what she thought of Palin, and she said, well, Palin was a very good candidate, and she would be an excellent vice president. I said, but she had absolutely no. She didn't even know what a vice president does. And she said, well, I personally have gotten jobs where I had, and they were high positions. She said, I have had high positions where I've been hired several times, and I didn't have any clue as to how to do the job at all. And I said, well, I think where I'm confused is because black people, I don't want to say all black people, but in my universe, I don't get hired that way. I have to actually know what I'm doing in order to get hired. That's what my life experience is. So if I see somebody running for a high office like that, I'm really expecting them to know something about what they're supposed to be doing. Because that's sort of a real important. Where you going? I don't want you going nowhere. I know you want to go do something. Come here. I want you with me. I want you here with me. And so that's I said that, and I said, well, it's to some black people that's sort of illogical to us because we don't have that opportunity to just want to do something and do it. We have to prove ourselves. We have to have some knowledge of the job before we are given the opportunity to even try. Then we spoke about Roe versus Wade, right to life. And I believe, personally, that a woman should not get an abortion. If she has to, God bless her soul. It's a hard decision to make, and I respect that decision. I do not believe that the government has the right to tell you what to do. I would never tell a woman what to do. I'd give her my opinion. I would tell her my experience, but I would never tell her what to do. I don't believe that it is a man's right to tell somebody what to do with their body. And I said, well, of course she's pro-life. And I asked her, I said, well, how can pro-lifers be pro-life and blow people up? They kill and bomb doctors and threaten women. And I said, well, how does that work if you're pro-life and then you kill people? But this is what I would have said to Sarah Palin. How are you pro-life and you're killing things from airplanes and helicopters? How are you pro-life when you are so for this war where there is no reason for the war except for monetary gain for a small group of people? Because you're killing a whole lot of people. So what it seems like to me is they're totally open to giving birth to these people so that they can do what they want to with the people and then kill them. I'm going to give birth, go through this, and my little precious is going to be sent out to die, and that's okay. But if I personally don't feel like I can take care of it, or if I'm raped or something like that, I don't have that choice. It just sounds a little crazy to me. Plus, they don't have any rules about men's bodies. Like if they wanted to talk about taking a man's penis and doing something with it, and there's some sort of rule about that, I'd be cool. I'd be like, okay, you talking about my uterus, I could talk about your balls. But if we don't have uterus and balls, you got to talk. I mean, you can't just talk about my uterus if I can't talk about your balls. What you need to do with your balls, man, is after you've had 2 children, you got to cut them off or something like that. You know what I'm saying? There's no rule like that, and I don't think there should be rules like that. I think that we should use our God-given free will, our common sense, and love. The last thing we talked about was Jesus, and that Jesus is coming, and it is going to be a wrath. And I think everybody, of course, has the right to believe whatever they want to, but I don't think that you have the right to determine my life because you think the world is going to end, so you do things that will destroy the rest of the world. So you think the world's going to end, so the things you do are destructive because you're going, well, it's going to end anyway. Like, if you have your own religion and religious beliefs and you practice them in your world, in your house, with your family, but you don't force things on people, it's almost like, I don't know. I guess it's like the religion of milk to me. For some reason, we were all made to drink milk, even though we were allergic. I was totally allergic. I used to throw up every time. I used to vomit, and they put me on punishment because I wouldn't drink the milk. And, if it works for you, it's okay, but don't force it on me. I'm throwing it up. If I'm vomiting it up all the time, and I'm saying I'm sick, here I am. I'm only 7 years old or whatever, but my body, every time I drank it, I was vomiting. So my body was rejecting it. My body doesn't accept milk. That's it. And so when I was punished for 7 years, I had to do written punish work. I had to not go outside. I had to throw up. My body was, and now, of course, it's, how when you're young and you put poisonous things in your body, of course it affects my bones, it affects my life now. So those people poisoned me, and because they believed that milk was right, or they believed that I should drink milk, whether it was because of some monetary issue and somebody was getting paid to say you must drink this milk, or they really felt that I should drink this milk. If my body wasn't accepting the milk, that we shouldn't have had this big 7-year issue with it. But the point of it is if something works for you, I think that's cool. If it doesn't work for you, I don't really think you should force it on other people. Especially not something that is detrimental to someone else. I'm gonna do my hoodie shot. This is my jacket that I was wearing when I went to go see President Obama speak before the election. This is my jacket. I'm gonna call this my Obama jacket now. Let me stop. Obama, 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 Obama. This is the McCain dance. Oh, I can't breathe. Okay, that was fun. Okay, all right. That's my Obama dance. Obama, Obama, Obama.